Mike Green, these days I ski in the winter, and in the summer I do whatever.
Greg Booth, I have a private dental practice in Ogden and chase grandkids in all year long.
Dave Lane, retired chiropractor. Let's see, 5 years out, I ski 70 days a year, kayak, ride a bike, love life, have fun, especially with these guys.
Ditto that. Tom Barker, I live in Wyoming, and these guys are all my buddies from Ogden High, and I play a lot of golf and fly fish.
My name's John Hoxer. I live outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. Partied with these guys through junior high and into high school. Old buddies. I'm now retired. Done a lot of stuff. Most recently, working with rock bands. So
tell me a little bit about some of the activities that you participated in.
In the winter I skied, and in the summer I did whatever.
High school, the winter skied and hung out in the parking lot.
What was going on in the parking lot?
You don't want to know.
Let's see, spent time in the police department, was on the ski team, ran around with these guys and stole cars, right?
Okay, there you go. So you brought him back, though, right?
Sometimes. Most of them.
When I was on the ski team, we won the state championship one year, and played with these guys and spent a little time in the parking lot. Mike Green and I got kicked out of school about every other day.
But you still graduated.
We still graduated with reasonably good grades.
I wrestled and played football in my sophomore year, but got too rowdy. Was very much involved in the parking lot guild.
Parking lot was a good activity.
It was.
Yeah.
Very good activity.
We got a bad rap. It's all lies, yeah. That's all. We had a wonderful time. We're still buddies, so that's what counts. So we're healthy.
Loved Ogden
Killer
High.
deal.
Loved Ogden High. Wonderful time.
Hi, I'm Elaine Schwartz, and I am being a grandmother and a wife. And prior to that, just a couple of years ago, I served as the General Young Women President for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Marty Fraser. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been that for 50 years, and I am currently serving on the State Licensing Board, and I also work for the National Accreditation Commission, visiting cosmetology schools for their accreditations.
Cheryl Sigland-Strong. I am a retired school teacher of high school and junior high for 30 years, and I am currently a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, stay at home, full-time.
I'm Marcia Garfield Prantel. I spent 35 years in education. I did a lot with after-school programs in the state of Utah. I retired 3 years ago, and I'm presently doing a lot of volunteer work for Friends for Sight and just keeping busy and having fun with friends.
Hi, I'm Barb Hale-Fife, and I've been with Weber County Library for over 32 years. I retired, but now I substitute there because I love it and don't want to leave.
Janet Allred Tuller, also a retired school teacher, and now I do anything I want. I owned a business for 12 years where I did in-home care for seniors, and now I do consulting in that field and hope to start working for hospice.
My name is Patricia Allen Bell, and I have worked at various jobs throughout my life. The last 12 I worked in the medical field, and I retired June 26th. And I am loving life. I'm a newlywed of 2 years and very happy. I think probably one of our favorite teachers was Mrs. Hanson, and she was our English teacher. And she just made learning so much fun and was just such a fun person. She was probably one of my favorites.
Unfortunately, I never had Mrs. Hanson, but I taught English, so maybe I kind of fit in with the rest of you guys. And my favorite was probably Mr. Solberg. He taught geometry, algebra. I loved all those mathematical things, so he was great.
Hi, Bev Hansen was one of my favorites too, but then I have to think of Joanne Oddie. We called her Ott Tot, and she was our advisor for our Tigerettes.
I'll have to say Bev Hansen also, but also Miss Hauser, who taught home economics, and also Joanne Audie.
Mrs. Hanson is everybody's favorite. But one of mine also was Miss Bateman. She was the cheerleading advisor and pep club advisor.
I'm one of those that didn't have Mrs. Hanson, but one of my favorite teachers was a history teacher, Jay Peterson. He just made history come to life, and I appreciated that.
And my favorite three were Mrs. Bateman, Miss Bateman, Mr. Peterson, and Mrs. Hanson, and I actually majored in English because of her.
I wonder if you have a message to your fellow classmates, especially the ones that aren't here tonight.
Carry on. Just carry on. Life is great.
We want them to know that they're missed and wish they could be here with us, but I hope they're having a wonderful life.
You got to live every day to the fullest because we're getting older.
I think find those friends we haven't seen for a long time and just build those relationships.
Never forget our good old high school days and the Tigers and what we stood for.
Just be happy and smile. That's what I do.
Just be grateful for every day that you have because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And I agree. Be happy.